We live, we live, hyphy. You know what I'm talking about? So, let's just dissect some of those bars. Like, seeing your baby mama, SLAP, her baby daddy. Now, is it your baby mama or his? That is the question. Who went hyphy? You know what I'm talking about? I was in the middle of intuiting, you know. You know how I do. I intuit and you toot and boot. You know what I'm talking about? Toot it and boot it. Then toot it and boot it. Hyphy. Who y'all see this morning? This is a spoiler. I just said, this is interesting. I want to talk about it first, you know? I'll be about it. But he talking about it right now, you know what I'm saying? You ever just been talking a whole heap load of ish and then whop? I'm seeing stars. Are these elect ones? Some of y'all have been activated. You know? You ever just get frightened by your own reflection? Oh! You just seeing stuff? Why am I seeing stuff? I'm not on nothing. Because you are the seeking Neo. You know what I'm talking about? Probably not. Somebody said, this has happened to me because of my younger days. Kinda. He's trying to figure out what kind of concoction he, you know what I'm talking about? Did it do something to my pituitary gland? Yada. Y'all remember this face? It's permanent on him. I'm sorry. I imagine with all of these hits that I'm resurfacing on my community section, it's gonna be a whole lot of remakes. Y'all feel me? They gonna say, these ninjas old, so, you know, they ain't gonna hear it. The one that got them stumped is 40 Wada. They trying to figure out how old 40 Wada is. You know what I'm talking about? 150, 40, 30. You gonna mess around there with them sureños and they gonna whop you. Whop. You know what I'm talking about? I side with you. In the LBC. You know what I'm talking about? They say y'all don't make music like that no more. That's because y'all not out there going hyphy. Your knees hurt. You know what I'm talking about? You know what would be interesting, y'all? To see Figueroa do the get low. I think that'll be interesting. Wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. Y'all don't know nothing about the get low. You got to have knees, you know what I'm saying? Knees to do that. Y'all remember doing the get low? I seen something yesterday on my timeline about a crip walk battle. Can't none of y'all do it like Dub said. They say, how them ninjas move like that? They supposed to be gangsters and they dancing. Those is gangster dances. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do a lot of movement. Fig did, though. He did. Well, one of y'all asked Fig to do the get low in the future. Let's see how that gonna play out. we a different type of old, you know? I know that. We a different type of old. You see somebody from my era, you be thinking like, how old is they? Because you know we don't dress like we old. I remember there's a certain era that when we would see them, we would say, why they trying to dress like they young? That's not us. We just chilling, you know? Who is this? See, the music of today, right? The sound systems, the way they create it is it sounds good on the inside and the outside. Y'all ever notice that? And it's not super loud. I don't know who that is because I don't listen to the satellite because that's what that is. It might be the radio. That's one of them new giants, you know? So you don't really know. While I'm on satellite, right? For those of you that have newer versions and you are beings, not only does your seating change when you get into your ride, your stations change. Y'all notice that? If you have anything programmed on your system, you'll notice when you shift that the station changes. I talked about this one time. I got in my car and I looked at the little dashboard with the screen and it said something like 11. And then I glanced away for a minute and I looked back and it was like 121. And I'm like, what? There's no time change with that. That's some other type of ish. The big G will do that to you. He'll have you thinking you tripping. When I play some of these artists' music, y'all don't realize the Big G be singing with me when I be singing. It's hilarious to know that version of the Big G is a beautiful thing because not all versions of him are kind. When he gets in that wrath energy, I don't hear from him because he be out doing things. The way this person's system is set up is I don't have to turn it down. I don't have to. I hear it. Y'all probably hear it, but you can't hear no words. That's perfect. But I don't like that song. It's different. I work 24 hours. 24 hours, y'all. I said, this is how entrepreneurs, sole proprietors, CEOs, people that want something extra, this is how they move. I had a thought because I know the energy. I said the only ones that are really making any money right now is those that work in restaurants. And some of y'all are saying that's not true because we got wealthy. Well, if you notice, wealthy people have a lot of assets. A lot of assets. So they may have a lot of zeros attached to their name, but they have a lot of money going out. Some of y'all, I picked up y'all energy 3 years ago when the money was coming in. When I said, save your money, a lot of you went out and bought all kind of expensive cars. You already had mansions and estates and all of that. When I said we're in a recession, it did not hit. It didn't hit. The average person is the ones that are making money. Because what they make is already budgeted in regards to their livelihood. So if you make, per se, okay, just for instance, $1,000 and your rent is $100, you don't have a car payment because your car has no payments, right? 300 of that may go on bills, even if you have 100 rent, and then the food or whatever. For those of you that feel like you can eat shrimp, crab, lobster, and all of that stuff every day for whatever reason, we all know the reason, right? Y'all see what's happening? There has been major paradigm shifts that has taken place. But because my era was not paying attention, we didn't even notice things were happening. Like this whole hotel, motel stuff. I believe I talked about this. My era was the 11-12. Check in, check out. Now you got to be in at 3 and gone before 11. Before, not at, in some places. You say, how are they making any money? because of statistics. Statistics say business people come in at a certain time. Motels and hotels are geared for people that travel. We all know that it's different types of people that go, but they're geared for people that travel. Our whole system is based on statistics. This is why they want so much information. You know what I'm saying? This person is trying to figure out what type of statistics. They keep saying quiz, post, all of that. And this type of stuff irritates me because this is one of the individuals that feel like if they just watch me, they can reset something and somehow be somewhere else. And, so they just sit there when I already told you what you needed to do. I already told you. The thing about it is, so many, just a handful where y'all at, left, felt like they could tag team me. And because it's not working, now this one said, put me where the musicians is. No, because it's not, now the information makes sense. Before it was far-fetched, because that's what you heard. Ether's talking about alternate universes and parallels and all of that, voids, and Ether is explaining what most that our intellectuals already know about. Just because you don't mean everyone else doesn't. I'm explaining it. When I said it don't affect the hood until it starts messing with their money, I meant that because I'm from the hood. I know what makes hood people interested. Money. When I said in my YNR, year in review, in the coming months, it was going to be this, that, and the third. None of y'all realize that I predicted this already. It's going to be a different type of holiday, you feel me? It ain't no more going to these little fast food joints and getting no dollar specials and all of that stuff. For those that wondering why it changed, because these are the ones that felt like if I was a baroque, they would somehow get ahead. And I'm wondering, are they ahead? Because they swore it was only one or two people watching, and those were them people. I said, y'all are like robots. You are being programmed. You hear something that someone else left because they were being monitored, and you decide you're going to say and do the same thing. Like, it don't make sense. It is the definition of insanity. But not just that, you are repeating someone else's upheaval constantly. Where they are at, it's a whole bunch of tones and all type of stuff. Now, for those of you that have seen that content, y'all know what I'm talking about. It was in New York. Because for some reason they feel like nobody understands, nobody sees anything, blah, 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 blah. When this stuff had been taking place years ago, they had it on the news. They could not explain where these tones were coming from. All they know is they woke up and they heard them. I've heard so much stuff. throughout the last 3 years because I know it's closing. You sitting up there trying to wonder, is your BD, because that's what you want to say now, because you think that's something different. Is he one of them? And I already said several different ways and several different dialects that he is. In the Kisinio, he is one of them. When they say someone is no more, that means completely and utterly. That one, Isifio, he went to sleep, and when he woke up, he was somebody else. Y'all don't think that's possible? Let's talk about the birthing process, right? A being is created. A body is created. You ever just notice how when we are inside the womb, we look like tadpoles? And then all of a sudden you start getting hands, noses, hearts, and all this other type of stuff. Wow. I started off as a tadpole. That's interesting. Where does that being come from? Like, what's inside your body that you know will be living once your body is no more? Because that whole we only live once, you can just throw that out the window. Just throw it right on out the window. The problem is when people start realizing that their belief system is corrupted, they move different. And that's something that is highlighted in the reading as well. They move different because now you understand about the afterlife. That whole term, afterlife. Wow. We only live once, but then it's afterlife. That don't make sense. That's an oxymoron. If we only live once, that means there's no afterlife. But either, yes, we have reincarnation, incarnation, reborn, rebirthed. What does that mean? We playing it out right now. When I said you are a reincarnate, you said, I lived here before. And you were right. When I said they are an incarnate, that means they didn't live there before. Their being may have lived, but not there. Now you understand why I am needed for the hood? Because I don't have to use all that fancy terminology like Ether be using. Some people want to know what these words mean, like clairvoyant, NSVJ. They want to know what that means in a way where they can talk about it and feel secure that they know what they're talking about. You sit up there and say, D-Shop music is different from Cambada. You can't even remember what artist I'm presenting. This is why it's different genres. I heard you say, I grills the steak. It's simple. Yeah, you can't do it though. I said if I were to get on the mic, I would just talk. And it'd be fine. They can't grasp that concept. First of all, your voice is too light. You sound dainty on the mic. Dainty. Like prissy. Sweet. You sound sweet. I got more bass in my voice than you. Baritone. Ether gets mad. When Ether gets mad, things change. I thought I saw money that I did. You know, y'all know, but it do be happening to me. And if people are around me, they be rolling. Because I'm funny. I'm funny. He would. He would miss me. Y'all don't understand that. There's a lot of individuals that will miss me if I leave. I'm talking about aching. Y'all know nothing about that. Because he be mashing you in your face. He wants you to leave. Like, get out of here. Why you keep coming back? This is my room. Oh. Options are few. Y'all know what I'm talking about? He don't want me singing that, y'all, so I won't be hearing no Get Some Money gospel this morning. What would Easter do if I went to church? If I went to church, it'll be a whole different experience than it was when the last time I was there. Let me see, the last time I went to church, I was crying. I felt like a current go through the top of my head. That's the type of experience I would have. It only happens when you hear the music ministry, for me. Because that's what moves me. It would be different. I'd probably grab the mic and start talking. So if anybody wants me to speak at their church, reach out to me at oracleoftheether@gmail.com and book with me today. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all think I'll fill the seats? The church doors are open. Ether's here. Grab the holy water. Grab it now. Come on in. Put your pocketbook right next to you. We're going to have to pass that plate around 10 times so Ether can get that last one. Just the last one. That's it. My daughter got a recital. My Bentley got to be paid. I think I want to go to Japan. So, don't buy that turkey. We giving them away. You can get this one here. Just come on in. And we got you. Sister Mary Clarice. Get that potluck going. Got some chicken. We selling these plates for $20.99 this time. Baby's gotta eat. And he do mean babies. Either wrong. Why y'all be thinking like these pastors and preachers don't do no wrong? Well, you know, you seen him salivating at that girl's legs with all that bubba oil, booty oil on it. I mean, baby. I said, you need to wear these. These is called stockings, like the one you got on your head. Like the one you got on your head. Put them stockings on. Why the heathen sitting in the front row now? I thought that was for the mothers of the church. Oh, wait a minute. I guess she is. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just waiting, y'all. I'm waiting to see who gonna go live. But one of them pastors. I want to see it. That's what he said. I want to see it. She is perfect. Mm-hmm. Hey, which one of y'all got some of them collards in there spoiled? 'Cause every time you open the refrigerator, everybody be like, oh, wait. It's one of them who... it's, it's one of them hood dudes down there. Every time he smell them collards, he say, is that your breath? In that voice. My job is different. I bring the funny to the work. Yeah. I bring the funny to it. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. A few of them didn't like that, in the beginning. They want to be all serious all the time, Now they're expecting it, I spoil them. I spoil them. I spoil the underworld. That's how it be. Him too. They got a different type of telling you, he don't leave my side. Spiritually, it's different. You could be sitting up there watching him. Let me do something, say something. He gonna be, don't play with me. It's different. I'm ready to finish this reading. But I feel like it's something that needs to be said on camera. Because I be wanting my readings to flow straight through. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to have to keep stopping and clearing and all of that. That's how I know that it is associated with them way down there. They want to be where the celebrities is. That's what they want. I imagine in your neighborhood, it is quiet. You say, because everybody working. There is over 1 billion occupations. And we just trying to find one that is a fit. Not everybody can work from home. Y'all know that? Some people got to get out, move, travel, be amongst people. They would get bored sitting in the house all day. Not me. I'm a house body. So when I gotta travel, it irritates me. Y'all know anybody like that? I told them, I said, y'all want to be moved spiritually. I'm not talking about the group that say, put my presence where Ether is at, because they found out. They don't want to do that. The big G is responsible for all of this. Excuse me, I belched. My belches is deeper than yours, bruh. You ever just try to figure out is somebody a female or a male? You ever just looking at somebody, you trying to figure It was like that when when I seen J4 for the first time. I'm like, wait, is that a dude or it don't happen. It don't happen often. But it's another one that I seen over there on the go. I said, is that a female? I'm trying to figure out because y'all be focused on the transition from male to female, but it's a whole bunch of female to males. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, like, y'all listen. They be doing stuff, okay? Y'all focus on the male, the female, but the female to male is kind of intricate. You just be looking like, I think that's a female. I can't really tell. The voice though. They don't have nothing to make y'all voice deep. Just talk like that. Just say my name, Monica. Mom. That was them. That was not me. I did not fart. My stomach growling though. I'm hungry. Ether, you're not funny today. You're not funny. Nair day. Nair day. Nair. Go and grab that nair right there and put it on your head and make a ski ball. You know what I'm talking about? Hey. Them glands there at the top. You ever just do something one time and then realize it didn't work the second time? Because you got a whole patch of hair still right there. It smells refreshing. It smells every bit of like a perm, because that's what I think it is. You done burnt all of your hair follicles in that one spot right there, but that patch right there is still growing. He's seen it. You're not supposed to like put a razor on your head after you use Nair. Hey, y'all. She got a bright idea. If I just put this, if I just use this Nair down there, then it'll be refreshed. It'll be refreshed, because it leaves like a refreshing smell on you. It'll be refreshed, and he'll stop saying I stink. His nostrils is, they flare it out like. He just not finna break up my relationship. Nah, sis, you gonna do that all by your lonesome. You know what I'm talking about? If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl. That is it.